Reality is on. You cannot talk to me. You cannot see me.
Where'd you
Put your eyes on the teacher.
Let's talk about looking at you.
I'm looking.
How's your weekend?
Oh, it was just fabulous. How was your weekend? How was trick or treating? I haven't seen you guys since then.
Okay. It was a bad night.
Was it raining?
It was raining really
windy.
I
still
ruined my
went
socks.
trick-or-treating.
I didn't care.
I ruined my hair.
We didn't get a lot of kids at our house because it was raining.
Yeah, we got like 70 kids at one time.
I only got
Yeah, they did it earlier. Because we did it like earlier.
Like while we were eating dinner, like while we were eating dinner, we could hear trick or treat.
Gone.
Okay.
Trick or treat.
So I know that you have been working in your loser books, and you did a lesson last week or maybe the week before about mood and tone in books. So you're learning about words and how those words portray how the characters in the story are feeling. Yes? You did this? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to give you a sheet. We're going to do it together. It has 20 words, and we're going to sort them into positive sounding words, neutral sounding words, and negative. Neutral doesn't mean it's positive or negative. It's in the middle. So we're going to do some together. I'm going to let you do some on your own, and then we're going to do another activity after. Put your name on the top.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
First word on the list is humorous. Raise your hand and tell me what category you believe it goes under. I don't know names, just help me out.
Jillian, I think it's positive.
Okay, why do you think it's positive?
Because it's humorous and humor is laughing.
Right, you're laughing, you're having a good time, something's funny, you're happy. You're not sad or upset, it's funny. So you're writing this on your Alright, next word we'll go across. Hopeful. Huh? Yeah, you can scribble it out if you want, so you know that we used it. So across, the next one is hopeful. Raise your hand. Jamie.
I think it's positive because, like, if you're hopeful, you're like happy or looking forward to something.
Good. You're looking. That's what I was looking for. You're looking forward to something. You're hopeful. You're keeping a good attitude about it. You think something's gonna happen.
Couldn't it also be like negative if you like did something bad and you hope that like nobody gets like mad at you or finds out? Wouldn't that be?
But you're still trying to keep. So if you're saying like I really hope Mrs. Beth doesn't yell at me today. Like I'm still trying to keep it positive. Like I hope she doesn't yell at me. But you're still keeping it positive. So I'm saying I hope she doesn't yell at me. If I said I hope she does, then that might be a little bit more negative. But we're keeping it positive for this one.
Why would you want her to yell at us?
Exactly. Why would you want her to yell at you? Next one is calm. Eden.
I think it's neutral.
Why do we think it's neutral?
Because it's not like excited or mad or sad. It's more in the middle.
What do you think?
I think that's positive because if you're like crazy, which is the opposite of that, it's negative. But if you're like calm, that's kind of a good thing if you're calm.
Yeah, I liked calm for you for neutral, but I have it as positive. Calm meaning, I'm relaxed, nothing's happening, good vibrations, happy, calm. I took my test and I think I did really good on it. I'm calm. So we're putting that under positive.
I took my test and I think I'll be
All right, encouraging.
I think it's
encouraging them to do something good.
Or you could encourage them to do something bad.
Encouraging is positive.
When are we gonna get to something that's in the middle or negative?
We'll get in there. All right.
Negative.
Next one is disappointed. This one should be pretty good. Jackie, what do you think?
Probably negative because, you know, if you're disappointed, you got an F on your test. Why would you feel happy?
Exactly.
Because
Great
maybe you
example.
wanted to fail.
Yeah.
You want to
Like maybe
Because
like
you take
those.
it-
Disappointed. I let you down. I'm very upset and I'm disappointed.
I'm disappointed.
In,
Yeah, you can't do that in a happy voice. I'm so disappointed in you. Like I'm so happy. It doesn't work like that.
you could say that.
You can say it, but you're gonna be all confused. Like you're happy that you're disappointed in me. It doesn't make any sense.
Or that you're just.
That's sarcastic. I like sarcasm. All right, next one. Impartial. This one might be a little tricky. Impartial. Does anybody know what impartial means?
Oh,
I know
This
that.
is a tricky one.
it means
Describe.
not fully, like not fully, but
Right, you're impartial. You're not. So impartial meaning I can have apples for lunch or I can have bananas for lunch. I'm impartial. I don't know which one I want. It doesn't really matter which one I choose, but I'm just not sure. I'm impartial. I can't decide.
Yeah.
isn't that kind of negative
Neutral.
because you're like
And what do you think it is?
neutral?
You would be correct. It's neutral. It's
Because you can't
impartial.
decide if it's gonna be good, you're gonna do something bad or good.
Right, you're in the middle. I can go out with my friends tonight, or I can go out with my friends tomorrow. I don't know which one I want. I'm impartial. I can't decide. Next one, miserable. Miserable.
That's easy.
Jamie.
I think it's negative because if you're miserable, you're not really like feeling well, you're not happy, like.
Right. You're miserable. Like when it was on Thursday for trick or treating and it's rainy and cold out, like you're miserable. Like I don't want to go out in it.
I still
well,
get
I-
Sticky.
Me
Miserable.
too. I still went out and then we were running though.
I was just walking out with you.
Alright, nervous. Next word.
I think it's neutral because if you're nervous, it could be like that you're nervous to do something that you've always wanted to do, but you're just kind of like scared.
I like that. I had mine under negative. I put nervous there, but I like that you put nervous under neutral because I guess you could be a happy nervous, like, you know, I'm really excited, I'm really nervous about going to school tomorrow, but like, I'm really excited to go, but you're still kind of nervous. Or you can be nervous, like, I don't want to go home. I didn't do my homework and my dad's going to yell at me. Nervous.
I know.
So, I had it under negative, but I like it under neutral and stuff. So I'm going to change my mind and I'm going to put it under neutral. I kind of like that. Change it up. Like let's say like I'm gonna go skydiving, I'm gonna jump out of a plane. I'm really nervous to jump out of a plane,
I
but
would never.
it's not something bad. I'm jumping out of a plane to do something fun.
Yeah, that kind of can be bad if you don't have a parachute.
Well, then that would be very bad. Then why would you be in a plane about to jump out?
I don't
you have no
know.
parachute.
Because you're insane, like me.
All right, next one is relieved. Relieved. What haven't I called them yet? Fiona.
I think that it might be positive because of different relieved, like relieved.
Can you give me an example? You're right. Just can you give me an example of what you might be like relieved about?
Like if you lost something, like if you lost something that you brought up from your sister, like you're looking for it and stuff, and if you find it, then like you're relieved.
Right. So I lost something. I'm really upset. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. And then you find it. Now you're relieved. You take a deep breath. Everything's gonna be fine. You're relieved. All right. Celebratory. Celebratory. Kelly.
I think celebratory would be under positive because celebratory means that you're ready to celebrate.
Right, you're celebrating. You're gonna celebrate your birthday. You're gonna celebrate Christmas. You're celebrating something, an accomplishment. I graduated from high school. We're gonna have a party. We're celebrating. Fabulous. Next one is affectionate.
It was just
Jackie.
It probably go under. I think affectionate means you have care. I don't know.
Affectionate. What word is an affectionate?
Affection
Mm-hmm.
affection is probably like a sickness or something.
A sickness.
I think it's
infection.
And you're thinking of infection. Affection with an A.
I thought you weren't there.
Affection. So he said that the word in affection is affection or affectionate.
I think it could be in the neutral because you can affect something that makes it good. You can like affect
You're
something.
thinking of effect, like a cause and an effect. Like I did something, so now this happens. This is affectionate. So like if I say that I am very affectionate towards my cat. I pet her, I feed her, I brush her. I love her. I'm affectionate. I'm showing something that I love them. It's affectionate. So if that's what we decided what it is it positive, negative, or neutral? Positive. That one was a little bit tricky.
Positive is filling up.
Yeah.
Not for long.
Affectionate.
I know. So at the end of the good stuff.
All right.
Oh, except the last one's.
Let me. Let's see. Proud is the next one.
We don't know.
Aiden.
I think it goes under positive. Because like you're proud of someone, like you're congratulating them.
Right. I am proud of you. You got 100 on your spelling test. I'm very proud of you.
I'm proud that you jumped out of an airplane.
I'm proud. I'm proud of you that you jumped out of the airplane and you got over your fear and you did it.
And you didn't
All right. Selfish.
negative.
Not shellfish, like shellfish that live in the sea and we're going to eat that. Selfish. Jillian.
Selfish would go under negative because if you're selfish, you'd only care about yourself and no one else.
It's kind of like the last one.
Selfish. You're only thinking about yourself.
It's kind of like the last one when people are greedy. It's almost the same.
Yeah, it's kind of like it. Selfish. I have 12 chocolate chip cookies and I have 12 friends and I'm going to eat them all myself and I'm not going to share. I'm going to be selfish.
Are you sure he has friends?
I might not have any friends after that. I don't share my cookies with them. Next one is questioning.
Oh, actually,
Think about it. Questioning. Jackie.
I think it'll belong into neutral because I'm not sure if you can feel positive or negative when you're thinking about something.
Wait, that's your questioning. I'm not sure, so I'm questioning it. I don't know.
Direct.
You're just questioning it.
That's almost an example.
questioning if you did something wrong.
Right, they could be, like, so let's say you robbed a bank and the police caught you and they're going to question you now. Why did you do it? Where were you? How much money did you take? They're questioning you, but then they can question you in a positive way too.
Like how?
Like,
How much money did you steal? What are you gonna do?
questioning. What did you eat for breakfast this morning?
How's
What
that
time did you get up?
Couldn't you do
But
like?
I'm not accusing you. I'm not asking you bad things. I'm asking you.
Couldn't
What
you
did
also
you
do
do?
like if the person does something good, you be like, how did you do it?
Right. Like let's say I ran a marathon and now this TV newscaster person wants to come talk to me and they say, how did you do it? What was your training schedule like? How many miles did you run every day? What did you eat to get healthy to be able to run? So they're just questioning. Not positive or negative, it's just neutral. They're just questioning.
What?
Maybe they won't suspect you because you're young.
I'll be like,
You could be like, well, I'm 9, I didn't know.
I'll be like, I may have just stolen $9 million. I'm just a little kid.
Be like, I didn't know that was money. Just play it off like you don't know.
I don't know.
Alright, we gotta move on. We're not gonna have enough
Amen.
time.
I don't know anything.
Next one is direct. Direct. Kelly.
I think direct could be neutral because you can be direct about something good and direct about something bad.
I'm just being direct with you. Direct, kind of like directions. I'm giving you. I'm telling you what I want.
I'm directing the plane jet.
Yes, Chili.
I had the.
Go for the next one. Okay. Next one is annoyed.
Oh, yeah, no,
Annoyed is negative because it's annoying someone. Like if you're like saying this like Jillian, you're getting really annoying. Like that.
Like that.
Like that.
That's a perfect example of annoyed.
No, he's not doing it just for example.
All right. Next one is unconcerned. Unconcerned. It's a long one. Leah.
I think maybe unconcerned could be neutral because you can be unconcerned about something that somebody's doing wrong, and you don't have to just like.
Right. I'm not concerned. I'm unconcerned.
I'm unconcerned about it.
You're taking the bus home from school? Okay. Not really concerned about it. I'm unconcerned.
Like this.
If you said that I'm riding a spaceship to back home today from school, then I would be like, I'm a little concerned. I don't understand why you're riding a spaceship.
I'm gonna be robbing the bank today.
I'm just unconcerned. I'm not. I don't feel really good about it, and I don't feel really bad about it. I'm just. You told me something. I'm like, okay. That's it. I'm unconcerned.
I'll give you a minute.
Next one is embarrassed. Everyone should have felt this emotion at one point or another. Kelly.
I think embarrassed could be neutral because you could be embarrassed about something you did good or embarrassed about something you did bad.
How would you be embarrassed about
Can you give me an example of how you would be embarrassed about something that was good? Because I have embarrassed under negative, but if you can give me an example of how it would be both, then I will put it under neutral.
Oh. If you ran a race and you won, and a bunch of people came to you, you'd be embarrassed by everybody going to you.
Yeah, like some people have like. How would you be embarrassed?
I would be embarrassed that I finished the race. Like, oh my god, I finished the race. Was I not supposed to do
Or
that?
or like you're embarrassed because you beat this guy that was the cops were chasing and you accidentally like made him slip on something.
Well, what if I came over here and she can put her shield down for a moment. I came over to Mrs. Bet and I was like, Mrs. Bet, you're like the greatest teacher ever, and I think you're so wonderful, and you know I love your hair and your clothes. Where'd you buy them? Like, I think you're just so wonderful. See, she would probably get a little embarrassed, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
Because I'm saying all these super nice things about it, and she's blushing, and she's like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. But thank you so much.
blushing, am I?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for saying all these really nice things. So I had it under negative, but I think we're gonna put it under neutral now. Because it can be a happy embarrassment.
Yeah.
So you guys are teaching me stuff because I had my
Kids are smart.
chart all different. All right, cold. Now this is not cold like I'm cold, I'm wearing my jacket. Think about it, cold.
Oh, yeah.
If someone is acting cold.
Cold blood.
I haven't heard from you yet. What do you think? Cold.
I think it's negative because that could mean that they're like doing something wrong. Or if they're not being nice.
Right, not being nice. They're acting cold. Can someone give me an example of how you would act cold?
I was thinking
Not cold like I'm wearing my jacket because I'm freezing. It's a different kind of cold. Yeah.
Like if you tell somebody, like if you like act something out and you like fake it, and then they find out, they could ask you whole.
Okay, so my example for cold would be, like, let's say I went up to Fiona and I was like, hey Fiona, how's it going? And she just went like this. And she turned her back to me and she didn't answer me. And she's like, I don't want to talk to you. She's acting cold. She's giving me the cold shoulder, as they would call it. I'm not giving you the time of day. I'm not going to answer your questions. I don't want to talk to you. I'm acting cold. Fabulous. And our last one, greedy. Greedy. Last one. Aiden.
I think greedy would go under, I don't know, neutral maybe? I think negative.
I think it could be
Neutral, I think
you
could
could
be
be
like,
Why would greedy be a good thing?
Well, because you're greeting something that's bad for other
I
people.
think it would be
So they
negative.
don't like
Negative.
get hurt
How
by
would-
them. Like,
Could it be a
It
good?
could be like that you if you're like not greedy, like it's not like you want to be greedy, but you just don't want to. Because if you give something away, if you give something away and you give, like, if you're greedy and you don't give any, then that would be like bad. But if you keep all, if you keep it all to yourself, it'd be bad. But if you give too much, it would be bad too, because then you wouldn't have anything.
You compared greedy to what other word before? You said it. Greedy was like what? Like greedy is like selfish. Being
I
greedy.
think so. Couldn't you have a
Keeping
good
them greedy though.
Giving it all to myself.
You could
I
have
don't
a
want to
good
share it.
Yeah, you could share, but then you wouldn't have it.
Yeah,
You would be
So I don't think I can think of an example of being greedy as a positive thing.
Can I put it either neutral?
I think I put it on the neutral. Like it's like because like if you want to give, you don't want to give too much, but you don't want to keep too much.
If you're greedy, you're not giving anything.
Yeah, you're not giving anything. Keeping it all for myself. I won the lottery and I won $10 million, and I'm not gonna share any of it with my mom,
Nobody
or my dad, or my brothers. I would share some.
Lots of
Why?
people do.
My
Lots of it.
mom keeps us like.
Like I would like to buy my mom a new house and a new car, and my mom.
Well, we can't do financial payments.
I would like to buy
taxes.
my
This isn't financial. I'm just saying, if I won the lottery and if I was greedy, I would just keep it all for myself, and I wouldn't share any of it.
Yeah. Would you pay a
So
million
wait a
dollars?
second, guys. So is greedy positive, negative, or neutral?
Negative.
It's negative.
It's
It is
negative.
always negative. Greedy is always negative. There is no way for greedy to be positive. I want to make sure you understand that. 'Cause that one is never positive.
It could be neutral,
No,
but it's
no,
usually negative.
no, it's not. It's not neutral. Greedy is not a neutral feeling. It is always negative. If someone's greedy, that's not good. That's not. When you would say someone is greedy as a characteristic, that's not a good characteristic, right? If you tell someone they're greedy, you're insulting them. That's not a nice thing to say. If I say, Jackie, you're so greedy, he's gonna be like, hey. Okay, turn your attention back.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do next.
You're not here.
We are going to be, well, there's three of you. We're gonna pair you up, and then you and your partner together are going to pick a word, any word that you want, and you're going to write or think about a skit, something that you can come up here and you can act it out for us. So if you're gonna like do dialogue, you can write it on the back of your paper what you're gonna say to each other. So like how I was giving you examples, but I want it to be a little bit longer, like longer than a couple sentences, maybe like 4 or 5, that you have a dialogue coming back. And then as a class, we're gonna try and guess what word you're acting out. So you can't use the word in your dialogue. You have to kind of show it, and then we're gonna guess it. So you're gonna work with your partner. You're gonna come up with a way to do it. I have your partners.
Could you use other words like if you have
You can use any of these 20
no,
words.
but like if you had like a skip and you use this word, but your word was like it was country, and you use this word in your skip.
Yeah.
And use other words in skipping.
Yeah, I mean, if you have to use one of these words, that's fine, but it can't be the word that you're describing. Like if I'm using encouraging, but I'm using questioning too, we should be able to tell that you're doing encouraging, not questioning. You should be able to do this. It's not that complicated. So our partners are Aiden and Jamie, Leah and Jackie, Fiona, Giovanni, Kelly, and Jillian. So you're gonna get with your partner. I'm gonna give you like 6 minutes. You can write it out on the back of your paper what you're gonna say, and then we're gonna act it out.
Trying to think of what word do you want to do?
Which one do you want to do?
You could be maybe probably one like annoying. I'll be annoying.
I don't have to be annoying.